Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with Inferno the Fox on GTA 5 trying to get away from some very sharp shooting bad guys. They manage to take out the rear tyre of the car. It flips and twists and explodes its way onto the beach, failing the mission. And it's a hell of a shot to get the rear tyre of the car there. MD Gamer 2000 is managing to roll a camper van off the back of a stationary car. That is a hell of a roll. That is a hell of a roll to have managed to do that on a stationary car. Gish 571 has somehow got an AI car stuck inside the back of an exploded trailer. The AI car, though, is, kind of keen to keep on driving. Even though it is stuck inside the trailer, is more than happy to just kind of keep on going forward. Does kind of get a little bit confused by a curb there, but apparently they don't have a better solution other than just keep going forward. Esperante LMP1 is racing with a Comet on GTA 5 when he clips a curb. There's a almost perfect roll, not quite the smoothest of landings, but can still keep racing. That's a unusual place to go for such a big flip. The Cookies is playing around with a truck, trying to get his car wedged underneath, just kind of ish wedged, and then physics gives up. Once the trailer gets to a certain point, gravity just kind of stops acting on it, and the trailer tries to fly away, and in doing so will roll the truck over as well. Yeah, it's turns out physics and trailers don't really go that well together. 404 racing the wrong way into oncoming traffic where the motorbike is never really likely to end particularly well. Gets carried a fair way by the Ruiner. Now, you may have noticed in the background they go to try and rescue their bike only to get run over by another Ruiner. But, the bike may have caused a little bit of an explosion. Took out a car with it. And thus begins a great GTA 5 explosion train. You're not going to be able to get the bike back from there. Also, it might be a good idea not to quite stand so close to all of the cars. Tornado goes up in flames. Next, player just about manages to run away before getting splattered by the green tornado, and still the chain continues. It is perhaps not the most spectacular of chains, but it just keeps going. It's just causing enough damage that each time one car goes up, that sets fire to the one behind it. We have another Jeep go up, tornadoes ploughed into the middle of it. There's a huge amount of fire going on the side of this hill. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't want to be walking quite so close to all of the flames, as the other person figures that out as well. Decides to run back, and still the explosions are going on. Not quite sure how the Oracle ended up there. Something else has gone bang in the middle of the lot. There goes the Oracle as well. It's just a perpetual explosion chain going on. A very impressive one of that. Another couple of cars, another 3 cars in fact, have gone up. Fire truck kind of crashing its way through. That's, an impressive, all from a small accident with a bike. Yo Defty on All Points Bulletin is leaving one of the ships. The players up ahead, reverses the Mini just at the wrong point, gets absolutely wiped out by the muscle car, and the pair of them go tumbling. That is a pretty sizable crash down that particular part of the map. Matthew on World of Tanks is chasing after an enemy vehicle, spots where it is, goes for a shot, slightly missed, decides that the Ram is probably the best option, and that's not quite what you expect an enemy tank to do. In the end, he explodes. The opponent does go up as well. Carfan93 on Project Cars loses control of the Mclaren F1. Unfortunately, spins his way back onto the track. It's certainly unfortunate for the AI race car there that gets absolutely fired from this one. It just slightly misjudges the braking and can't get out of the way of the Ginetta, and as the McLaren is bouncing around on the grass, it comes back across. That is a huge jump for the poor GT car that lost the wheel. Still going, still going, got it working again, but mighty impressive flight time. HLR Juggernaut on the crew is in a cutscene when, the game's forgotten how to drive. The car is just sort of stuck up on its roof there. The Chevrolet, it's... Yeah, that's not quite where you want the game to replace it. And another cutscene later on, still doing the same thing. For whatever reason, the physics of this Bel Air are really not up to scratch. It's now going to enter the race on its roof. Perfect. This time, though, the game does rectify it, and as the race comes to start, it is put the right way up. Stinty Boy 500 is doing a little bit of off-roading exploration in the crew. Perhaps not the greatest of vehicles for off-roading exploration. Tries to follow the path, can't quite make the jump, and, well, all of that hard work trying to get up there is, yeah, gonna be for nothing. That is not going to work its way free from that gap. It does actually move about a little bit more than I was expecting, but yeah, this is not getting out. Sonic Hedgehog 76 on grid 2, first of all, manages to go underneath a pickup truck. Quite impressive. Then the pickup truck's getting revenge on the next corner. The one that he scooped up just has to finish the job by crashing into him. Yeah, you don't mess. You don't mess with the pickups. So, quite an impressive scoop in the first place, but as he's kind of rejoining, the blue pickup is taking his line, and there is nothing the NSX is going to do about it, and that is, yeah, quite a broken Honda. And finally, we finish with Black and Red 81 on Halo the Master Chief Collection with an enemy Banshee that is rather interesting. I think they're confusion tactics, really. They're just stopping Master Chief from progressing through the level here just by going around in a circle. I've played a fair bit of Halo. I can't say I have ever had about... Maybe the Banshee is kind of auditioning for the next Gymkhana video. That would kind of make sense. In fact, it is quite an impressive donut that we have going on with it. But the player can't really use the rocket launcher, because you use that, you're going to end up blowing yourself up with it as well. So having to resort to using the sniper rifle from close range, trying to batter it with the gun is not the best idea either. In the end, the Banshee will be victorious with splattering him. That's some impressive stunt work from the Banshee pilot there. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit them. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.